What's going on, world? You got another episode of Miseducated Opinion. You got your boy TJ here.
It's Mr. Roslev X.
You back to the Roslev. What's good with you, bro?
Shit. Nothing really major.
All right, y'all. Trey ain't gonna be here today. His son got a championship game today, so he'll start baseball player. So he got to put in their daddy time. So I ain't mad at that at all.
No.
Minister, we got a couple topics today, bro. Just a couple.
All right.
The first topic, I know you text me or whatever, so I'm gonna just let you go ahead and set that up, and we'll go from there.
He's talking. Well, you more the football guy, but it's just the whole Deshaun Watson. I already had alleged 12 women. I guess some.
Was it 12 now?
Huh?
Is it 12 now?
Was it? I thought it was like 11 or 12. I think it's like I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was saying last time I checked, it was 9. It's up to is in double digits now.
Yeah, it's in double digits now.
Dang, my guy. What's your opinion on it, bro?
I feel like it's a setup. Yeah. I think he had to, he I guess he wanted to be traded, and they're not bucking on that, and they're trying to, I don't know how it goes, but I'm pretty sure it's like, hey, either shut up about it and play, or we're gonna make your life a living hell. And they got the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? They got the media influence. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of this. Like all of a sudden, it just came out of nowhere. It just popped up. I just think it's crazy because they said the lawyer that's pushing it is actually like friends with the owner of Texas. Like he stays in the same neighborhood with them. He knows them personally.
Okay. So you think it's a little some fishy stuff going on?
Well, he actually, that's why I'm gonna give me a new computer because I can't have too much up on here when I'm on the StreamYard or start running slow, so I can't really. Well, he actually answered the question too. Like they asked him about it. He's like, I know it seems kind of a coincidence, or that all of a sudden, I'm the lawyer to handle, but I do not know them. I wouldn't know who they were. And I'm like, stop lying. You know who they were. They push you to do it against. I guess they got one text message where he was apologizing to a masseuse about something.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Who knows what that was about? We don't know what that was about.
Right.
And the fact that I just think, me personally, I figure he was. I don't understand why he's upset now. Like after they traded away your wide receiver, you still signed the contract.
Yeah, I
don't understand. You had issues. Didn't they have like an issue with somebody on the team made a remark about black quarterback, and you acting like you was kind of like whatever. It ain't got to do with me.
Yeah, that was the it was the like the son got the team now, but the dad before he passed away, he had made a statement about letting the inmates off the plantation or something like that. He compared the players to slavery, like the whole system or whatever.
I also saw another tweet where they was like, they were saying don't ever depend on a black quarterback. It was somebody. It was somebody in the organization. So
you've been doing your due diligence, my brother, on this, ain't you?
Well, I just kind of feel like I don't agree. I feel like he's wrong, and all of a sudden being mad about where the direction of the team is going. And I feel like they got him in a situation where, hey, you was trying to chase that bag. Now they got you in a situation where it's like, what can you really do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And from the way it sounds, they ain't finna trade him away. But I say this here about, what I'm saying, I'm not leaning no way left or right towards it, but I do find it kind of funny that, like, bro, why you getting these bras off of Instagram, bro? Like, from the females the ones I heard about, like, these are people on females on Instagram, so it's like social media and females, so they look a certain type of way. So I guarantee all of them bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So It's just it's bad business on this part. I'm not saying he did or didn't do it. Like if he did assault these females or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I think he should pay the price for that. But
that's if he did.
But that's why I said if he did do it. But if he didn't do it, man, like something should happen to these bras too. But with saying that though, it's like I guess it's the generation now, man. You know, everything is on social media, but I don't see why he would go there to get a massage therapist, though. I mean, I don't know. It just that's the part that make it look bad to him in my eyes. Like the fact that he went to social media.
What happened? Well, see, I didn't read. I just saw the text message. I didn't know what was about the massage therapy. Like what happened there?
Oh, that's what it was saying. Like he was getting massages from these females. Unless some other females, it's some other situations, but the first couple of situations that the first accusations was he was getting massage from females, and he made like I don't know, did some made her feel uncomfortable. One female said he made her give her oral sex or whatever, so he got some head from some broad. From her opinion. I just like the whole.
He paid her.
Huh? He probably paid her. And we also know whenever stuff like this happen, if it's one person, all of a sudden it's 10, 20 people, whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get up in the 20s or whatever. Because it's people always jump on the bandwagon.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen the data. One female was saying like she gave him 7 massages. It never was anything like out of the pocket or nothing like that with her. So you got one female speaking up for him.
Man, I really think it's a coincidence, man. I mean, I'm glad she's speaking up for him, but we don't know we don't know if these other women actually exist. We just saw one little text message. So, I mean, even if nothing actually happens, it's just that looming over his head of those allegations are just as bad as being convicted of the crime.
And by so many females getting involved or whatever, it's gonna make it to the point where the teams that's interested in that was like that wanted to trade for him and stuff like that, it's gonna make them say, you know what, I'm gonna pass on this one here. I'm gonna pass on this one here. So I think that's the part right there where he's like, hold on, it might be some fishy stuff going on. Like it's just like all of a sudden now that he want to leave, now you got these issues. That's the part that make it look bad on the other end. Like it just.
I said the thing is he's a black quarterback, so we know his value is it's really not high. Even if it should be high, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen that how they value, Caucasian quarterbacks to African American quarterbacks.
I say this here, but he one of them guys like a lot of teams want him, bro. Like he one of them guys that's certified, even though he ain't won nothing. Like he's highly respected in the NFL.
No, I get it. I mean, what's his talent? It's a lot of more African American quarterbacks, but are they respected or are they just being used? Because I see, what I'm saying, like they may know he got talent, but do they respect his talent or they feel like that's somebody we can just use? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't talk about.
Well, if you want to bring it like that, then I think that's what all the athletes. Because you good at your last game or whatever, and once they done with you, they on to the next. So I feel what you're saying there. So I just think
look how they doing Cam.
Right, they doing Cam. That what you said?
Yeah, look how they did Cam in the media. Yeah. I mean, he ain't the only quarterback with struggles, but I mean, the only reason why they did with the Philadelphia quarterback, they kind of spilled out into the media, that. But usually they keep stuff like that.
Like Carson Wentz.
But look how he did there. Yeah,
like Carson Wentz.
Yeah, and him. What's his? I think it was Jalen Hurts. Was it? I don't know.
Jalen Hurts. It was Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. I'm an Eagle fan, so
he's gonna have him starting stuff.
I'm an Eagle fan, so that one right there.
So
I mean, but I think all of it's civil lawsuits now, so everybody just want money. And I already know he finna get suspended. He gonna get suspended, bro. There's too many cases to say they're not gonna suspend him.
Yeah.
They're gonna suspend him. He gonna end up playing out that contract in Houston. But I say this here, it should be a learning experience for him though. Like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, you got to be more tactical with it. Like, you just not an average dude no more. You can't do this stuff. And I mean, it's sad that we got to put stipulations on how you live your life, but you know, when you're in that limelight, bro, if one come for you, they all coming for you. And it's just facts.
But I don't
it's facts. I can't hear nothing you saying, bro.
But the thing is, it's not like, come on, let's be serious. What's going on here? The only one doing it. You can't hear what I'm saying?
I got you now. It was just a little slow. Go ahead.
Oh, I said but the thing is this: the fact that it ain't what he's doing. I'm not convinced of what happened. You know, I just feel like they just using this to mess with him, to show him that power that they got over him. Like, bro,
so you don't play. So you don't believe it. You don't believe it happened. I'm not saying it did or did. You know, so I'm just gonna wait because I know we got some goofballs out here, but I also know we got some thirsty people out here for money. I mean, it does seem ironic though. Like now that you causing up a little stir in Houston, Texas, or whatever. Now all of a sudden, now you know, you got a problem with females when this could have happened last year. It could have happened as soon as he signed that contract. You know what I'm saying? But now that he won't out, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a bad look for him though, regardless of if it's true or not. It's a bad look. It like if he had an endorsement deals and stuff like that, that'll make people say, you know what, we're gonna cut ties with you because we don't want to be associated with that, especially in these days and times, man. We were just talking about last week, but this whole cancel culture stuff, and you know, that's basically what he in that category now. Now, if he go to criminal court, now criminal case, that's when it gets super serious. But they say he got a dope lawyer though. They say he got like a celebrity lawyer.
I hope he do. That big ass contract. I will hope he have a great lawyer. I feel like now that they're using this whole Me Too movement against any dude, like it just be random. A dude just,
I'm with you on that.
On the internet, and it'd be like some dude, some girl from 10 years ago. It's like, oh, he did this, and now he got
that's a question I have too. Like, I know, like with murder, like there is no time limit on when that case, like, it's always there. If you get found 70 years later and they say you did it, like you're gonna go to jail for or whatever. But like with these sexual assault cases, like what's the timetable on when it's no longer the point where they can charge you with it? You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So, because like the whole thing with Bill Cosby, they came with Bill Cosby like almost 20 some years later, maybe 30, and it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. And go ahead.
I heard I forgot what they actually called. I don't know if it was deposition. They weren't supposed to use it against him, but they did. And they just did what they want to do with Bill Cosby. But see, the thing is, they was gonna get Bill Cosby, like the whole attention. I'm sorry. I just feel like a lot of his bullshit. I ain't gonna say he didn't do it. Like I do feel like a lot of people. I feel like he probably did that to a couple women. I feel like that really did happen. But I feel like a lot of it was just extra shit to just try to make it look, because you couldn't say he did that to like 2 women. They had to make it seem like, you know, and it was just, I don't know. I just feel like they're using this.
Statute of limitations. She helped me. I appreciate you, shout. I couldn't think of the word. Statute of limitation. That's it.
This the worst thing that can happen to a male in today's society. Like if you have a career, all they gotta do is say, "Oh, this girl says you touched her butt at McDonald's, bro," and that was an accident, or it wasn't even like that, and it's just, and you ain't even gotta go to the case. You know what I'm saying? It's just as long as they can put it out there. When people read it, oh my God, look at you know. Now you gotta try to settle out of court. So they won't talk about this no more.
Yeah. The times and days is crazy. Matter of fact, like everything goofy now because I got a client, a female client. She been gay since I've been cutting her hair, her and her brother hair, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's like since she was in high school. I think she said she came out to her mom's when she was in middle school. And everything about her say she want to be a boy. You know what I'm saying? Everything about her So me and her Instagram friends, I think we're on Instagram together, and I seen how she posted she was a trans man now. So I was like, okay, that's interesting, So I ain't paying no attention. So yesterday I cut the brother hair. So and okay, the client named Sam. So but it's like Samantha, Samiri. I don't know her real name. I just always called her Sam just because she used it for short. So I was like, man, how Sam doing? He like, man, Sam good. I like, I see she what I said. I see she was cutting in the shop or whatever. Like she wanted to cut hair or whatever. So I said, how she doing or whatever? He like, nah, that's not a she no more. That's my brother. And I was like, wait, what? What? I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, she's a trans man. I said, I saw that, but I don't understand it. He's like, yeah, if you call her him or her, he gonna be mad at you or whatever. So I'm like, wait, okay, I'm trying to figure this out. So as the conversation going on, I kept saying she, and I was like, I'm not used to this. Like I got gay clients. I don't have no cross dressers or nothing like that. But now I got a trans client, man. It's like, what? How do I deal with it? But then it's like, if I don't identify her, him, it, okay, because he said it's her, him, them, and they or whatever. So if I don't identify this human being, what they want to be labeled as, now the council culture can come for me, and all of a sudden you got these homosexuals and the lesbians and the trans people outside of my shop or whatever. How do you like everything now, man? You got to be like, you got to follow the guidelines now. You got to follow the guidelines. And I told him, I say, man, look, when your sister come up here, I'm gonna let her know off gate, like, look, I'm gonna be struggling with this, man. I've been cutting your hair at least 7 years now. Now, so now you want me to call you a boy? I can't do that, man.
Have you seen her since the transition?
No, that's what he told me. I seen when she said, I remember when she posted something about she had got the hormone pills, like she was super happy or whatever. And then he said, yeah, she got a beard now. And I'm like, wait. He like, yeah, she got a beard now. I said, she's gonna come in here, let me line her beard up. I say, but no, me though, bro, I got jokes. I say, man, I'm gonna make jokes about it with her. I said, every time she do some stuff that's feminine, I'm gonna call her on it. It's just, that's just me, bro. I got it. If you want to be labeled a boy, you can't do nothing feminine around me because I'm gonna call you on it. So
that happened at my job. I was like, well, it had already happened, but it was it was a female clearly, and she had transitioned. But one, cause they was telling me, because it was Comcast, so it was like mostly dudes that are field tech. It was really all dudes. She was the only one, but she transitioned. Okay. So they was like, yo, yeah, but it's like, oh, when you talk to her, she's a guy now, so she wants you to address her like that. And it was crazy. So when I first saw her, I wanted to laugh because it was a horrible attempt at trying to like a dude. It's like you're scared too soft. You're scared too soft. I'm sorry. You look like a woman with a beard. Like you look like you're trying to like a dude. And it's like I don't understand the fact that you got to all the money you got to put in and all the changes you have to make that you're really fighting against what you really were, your chromosome. You're a female, you're fighting against your DNA like you was a woman. So you're fighting against it. So you're trying to purposely trick yourself into thinking that
what you said is that they'll come for you right there. You try to trick yourself. They really feel like they are what they identified as, like they identify as. And you seen the last two comments I posted up there, and both of them say you have to call them out. Now I don't have to do nothing. That's what I told him. I say, look, man, I'm gonna try my best, but I ain't got to do nothing. Like I'm gonna do it out of respect because I know this individual. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it out of respect, but I ain't got to do nothing. Now, because shout out to cool people too, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm gonna say he, just being politically correct. It ain't like he, you know what I'm saying, a bad client or anything like that. Like shout out to good folks. But I'm gonna let him know it's gonna be a struggle for me. I've been calling this all this long. And then the crazy part about it is I asked him, I say, so what do your mama I said, what is your mama opinion of it? And he was like, my mama say, I ain't calling him that. I ain't calling her that because they ain't no boy. I say, well, how does your I said, how your sister feel about that? And he's like, well, he mad But I say, so have you said something to your mom? He's like, nah, just to me and his friends and stuff like that or whatever. But he don't like it. I say, it's gonna get to the point where that's gonna be a conversation. But the crazy part about that, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He a young cat though. He like 16, 17. I say, bro, y'all don't, that ain't y'all. I say, how are you respecting that coming from that spirituality or whatever? But I say I get it though, because that's his sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slippery slope. But he got two friends. He say they are non-binary. I say, what's that? He's like, that's when they don't want to be caught. They just them and they. That's when we talk about the them and they. I say, bro, what's going on in your circle, bro? You gotta.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, damn, he is like, and he got two non-binary friends and sisters. I was like, hey, bro, I don't think you really know Hebrew Israelite, bro.
He's a young cat though. He just coming into it though. Like it's his stepmom that's been enlightening him or whatever. And he's accepting that, you know. So he's still young. So I get it. It ain't like, I think it's been like a year that he's identified as. It ain't like he a part of no camp or nothing like that. You know, all his information that he's getting is from his stepmom. So you know, he a young cat in. But I told him, I say, bro. And I was using the pronouns that he said I had to use it with her. I said, now that's your brother, right? I say, but once you fall deep into that religion right there, bro, y'all gonna bump heads. Y'all gonna bump. I said, you still gonna love him and all this type of stuff here, and it's gonna come to a point where y'all gonna end up having an understanding. I say, but once you become a man and you standing there, y'all gonna bump heads for a while. Y'all gonna bump heads for a while because due to your religion, you ain't gonna be calling your sister no boy. So it's
crazy that this is stuff that we gotta like teach our kids. Like, you know, growing up,
it's more like the kids gonna be teaching us because it's gonna be normal for them. And for us, it's a culture shock. It's a culture. Well, for me, it's a culture shock. I can't speak for nobody else. For me, it's a culture shock or whatever. So it's gonna be a process. It's just now she said the transgender person isn't limited to a specific religious affiliate. No. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that they limited. I'm saying due to his belief system, like that right there, that lifestyle with the Hebrew Israelite is no being. Like you'll see being with Christianity, you might see some being with some Muslims and all that stuff like that. But them Hebrews don't play. I wish Dante was here. Dante, man, he'll tell you they don't play by that, man.
They ain't the only ones. No,
but I'm saying, but other religions, they got being to it though. You got gay churches out here.
But the thing is, like certain strict religions, they ain't doing it. But you gotta think about, a lot of people do a lot of stuff behind closed doors. They might be one of the most strict Muslims, but he might be gay as hell. But he
Dante right there. I told you, man. Dante, I tell you, man. I told you. Only reason I say the only thing Dante is, he a young cat and he just coming into this within like the past year, and it's his stepmom. So it's like he's limited to the information he's getting. And he said he follows some camp in Alabama or whatever. I can't remember the name of the camp. But once he come into his full understanding of it, man, they gonna bump heads for a while. He's still gonna love him because that's they grew up together. But it's gonna take it's gonna be a lot of bad conversation between them two. And then I'm with Solomon. He'll say like, you know, I respect it, but I'm gonna claim. And that's me at the shop. I got gay clients that I talk about how gay they are. So I'm gonna make jokes about it. That's just me.
I've never been around. I've been around gay dudes. I've never been around a transgender person. So I mean, I don't know how. That's always weird because like, I was at Walmart, right? So I'm walking in. So I saw what I thought was a young lady with braids. So I got closer. And I saw it was a young man with braids. And I was just like, whoa. He kind of threw me off. So I'm in the bathroom, right? And I'm in the bathroom pissing. And he comes in and he opens the door. And I'm like, I look crooked. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, Charlie. I'm like, Charlie, it says man on the thing. And then I realized, oh no, that's him/her. I don't even like saying her because I feel like that's lying to myself by saying that. Like, I'm sorry, I don't believe it, and I get it. That's why I rather it ain't that I respect it because I really don't respect it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't respect it, but like I said, like I know that I've known this person since they was a kid. So I respect, and that like it, I respect for that person.
Yeah, I get it.
But I like if he, she, whatever he want to be, she want to be called. If you do anything feminine, I don't care if you bat your eyes the wrong way. I'm finna Joan the hell out your ass in there. I'm gonna call you on it. Like you know, like cause even when I say she was trying to be a little boy, it was like it wasn't masculine though. I just like I see you trying to do stuff. You like you imitate stuff you've seen dudes do, but like this individual here, I'm not because you got some females that can play the part all the way. This individual here does not pull it off well to me.
Usually, like I see females that look kind of good try to do it, and I can tell it just doesn't work. It's like, Charlotte, I can tell you I tell you a pretty girl, but you trying to be like a nigga, you trying to tat it up and shit, and you still cute. You still cute. I still want to hit. You know what I mean? That shit don't. That shit ain't got. That shit don't.
Nah,
don't do nothing to me. I can see past it.
This is funny with Dante. Dante said, "Man, I'm not calling no dude born a dude or her. I'm not calling a chicken man. I don't care what they talk about."
I mean,
and I'm telling you, man. I say, bro, when you really coming to that truth of that Hebrew, bro, he gonna be just like Dante. They don't play that mess over there, bro. They don't play it. And I say, I look because remember, I think I don't cut his because his sister in college or whatever. So the mom was always dependent on her to bring him to the shop. So like him coming to the shop ain't frequent as it used to be from when the mom was bringing him. So the last time he came is when he told me he was a Hebrew. And I was like, oh, okay. Now the last 2 times he came, he told me, you know what I'm saying, he was a Hebrew. And I was like, okay, that's what's up, bro. I know about that or whatever. So I pulled up some videos and all, me, him, his sister, and her girlfriend. We was all watching this stuff, whatever, you know, was no big deal. But then now that he came, he told me this here, and it's like, yo. So then as the conversation started going, I said, hold on. You a Hebrew Israelite though, right? I say, nah, brother, those two don't mix, bro. They do not mix, bro. You got to pick. You're gonna have to pick, bro. You can't toe both sides of the fence. But like I said, he a young kid. He like 15 or whatever, maybe 16. See what I'm saying? So it's he ain't really got that backbone yet to be like Dante, like, man, bump all that.
But like Christian was saying, I feel the same way. It's just like at the end of the day, bro, there are gay people like it's just people just know how to hide it, man.
Yeah, I agree. It's in every community. It's in every community. I don't care what background. It's in every culture and all that type of stuff like that. But I'm saying to be out in the open about it. Yeah, you always gonna have these closet people, whatever. So these closet people need, you know what I'm saying? They need to get their game together. Y'all weak.
They're in a situation where they can't put themselves out in the open. Or I mean, maybe some people don't want them in their business, but there are people who can't put it because, like you're saying, like if you are a devout Christian or devout Muslim or devout, you know, you can't just like, you know, you can't really just be like, I'm gay, because you know that your family is a chance that your family and friends might not ever speak to you again, and it's kind of suck. It do put them in like a bad position. That's why I guess I'm more understand. I don't get it, but I guess I more understand because it is one of the situations. Like, I mean, just be honest. Like, who really want to be gay? Like, who wanted like the
apparently they do, bro.
And family not talking to you. You know what I mean? And especially how we make it, like, you know how dudes be about gay people, dudes, especially gay dudes, not so much about females, but you know how we be about them and all this type of shit that we say. So it is hard, and I just feel like, you know, looking at it, it's just been around. It's just like, bro, maybe that just part of like, because I mean, at the same token, we got all types of people. I don't want to put them in the same category as serial killers or nothing like that. I'm not saying, but it's just there are different type of people. Like, we don't know what goes in their mind. Like, we don't know what goes on with them. You know what I mean? And it's been since the beginning of time until, quote unquote, the world ends. But it's just, we're always going to share the world with different type of people.
Yeah. But, and I'm with you, but like from what you and Chris are speaking on, well, y'all not speaking on the same point, but y'all to a certain extent. And now y'all like if we talk about these people that's hiding it though, you're not walking that walk. I'm talking about like these people that saying like, look, I have seen a gay Christian, I have seen a gay Muslim, I have never seen a gay Hebrew Israelite. I have never seen it. I have never seen it. Yeah. I doubt I'll ever see it. Them dudes, they just a different breed to me, bro. They just a different breed, man. They just a different breed. And I've never seen anybody say I was gay and now I'm not gay no more. Now that probably does exist in the Hebrew Israelite community, but I've never seen it though. But it probably do somebody. I did walk that walk, and now I got myself together. So, but them dudes, man, they don't play that mess over there, bro. They don't. And I'm not saying no other religious sector don't have certain aspects where now we're not rocking like that, because you have the Nation of Islam, well, certain sectors of Nation of Islam say, nah, that's not foul, because they might say that's not cool, but they might have somebody say I was like that or whatever. But I have never, or you might have it with the Christian church, like, nah, we're not playing that mess. And I'm just naming like the bigger religious sectors in America or whatever. But and then you have some Christians say, no, we're not rocking like that. That ain't right. Blah blah, this and third. But you always find sectors where they accept it though. Y'all, I just never seen no sector where the Hebrew Israelite. I've never seen no camp say, yeah, we accept you as you are. I've never. But I ain't seen that accept you. We accept that aspect of your life, but I just haven't.
I mean, I don't know, because the older church, like my mom's church, wouldn't.
But see, okay, before you go into church, like it's a difference between growing up as a Baptist Christian and being a Hebrew Israelite. Like them dudes is militant to a certain extent,
but,
bro.
Hey, them old, yeah, exactly. They're more militant, they're more aggressive. But them old black women, black men that grew up in that Methodist Baptist church, they don't be on that shit either. You know what I'm saying?
But okay. Now you spoke. No, okay, let's go back there, because culturally back then it was shamed on, but nowadays, bro, it's not. See, everything has been with the times. Everything has been with the times, because these homosexuals run the world. They run the world. At least they run America. So as times went on, these certain sectors to keep that paycheck coming, they don't bash that or whatever. You're looked bad upon if you're bashing it. But I'm just saying, with them Hebrews, bro, that ain't their game, bro.
Yeah, listen, bro, I don't put nothing past nobody.
Because now listen. Now we talk. Yes, like now you speaking on people doing stuff. You speaking on people doing stuff secretly. I'm not talking about those dudes. Now I guarantee it's probably some Hebrews, Israelites that's in the closet with it. I mean, that's all across. That's just what it is. I'm talking about this. I'm saying, hey, this is what it is. I like dudes, and I'm a dude, or I like girls and I'm a girl. I just have never seen that though. Now you might okay. Now you know what? It might be a sector where a female has had that situation, but I ain't never seen them with a man. I just ain't.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe right now, as time goes on.
You think you? Okay, okay. So I mean, I'm not trying to make this strictly about the Hebrew Israelites or nothing like that. It's just the fact that young man say he's a Hebrew Israelite or whatever, and the fact that his sister is living this lifestyle, and he got two. I already told. I said, now them two friends you got, they talking about them and they. I said, you gonna fall out with them. I already called. I said, bro, y'all gonna fall out when you really come into that friendship over with. Now your sister is a little different because that's your flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? But so. That's sensitive to him. I said, no friends, that's dead, bro. That's dead. And he was just like, yeah. I mean, he's a good kid too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he no bad kid.
Is he like?
Huh? No, he ain't with the mess or whatever. He ain't with the mess. He said he like, man, I don't want no. He said, I ain't attracted to no dude. He ain't from what he told me. He ain't rocking with nothing like that or whatever. They ain't his get down. They ain't his get down at all. But he grew up in a household with it, because his sister, you know what I'm saying? And now with the kids in school or whatever, like I say, I got a lot of kids in high school and middle school, and they always, whenever these conversations pop up, they always like, yeah, we got this person like that or that person like that. It's the norm for them nowadays or whatever. That's why I say the kids have to teach us, because for me, it's a struggle.
Bro, that shit don't see, and it's like, bro, every time you look around, they call themselves something different. Bro, I was watching the show, right? It was called Random Acts of Flyness. And it's like artistic. It was like an artistic kind of sketch show, but it wasn't really funny. It was more serious. But it was kind of dope. I like the idea of it. But bro, I tried to watch 2 episodes. First episode, they had this nun.
You ain't getting away from no gay stuff nowadays, bro. You ain't getting away from nothing you watch on TV now. That's why I watch old movies. That's why I watch old movies right there, bro.
They had this non-binary dude, and I guess he was. I ain't gonna say I guess he was in an open relationship with his girlfriend. She was black. He was more like light skinned, and he came on there. He had his hair all in puffs, and he had like a skirt or something. So I'm like, bro. After a while, I was like, I can't get it, because it's not. Because then they asked him about something about being with men, or asking about, and he's like, what is being a man is? What does that mean? And so I'm like, okay. So I go to the next episode. Then the next episode, they trying to redefine manhood with a transgender person, and I'm like, see, bro, I can't do this. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, why are they trying to redefine manhood?
We was born in the wrong generation, bro. Because like we that last generation before the transition, where it was acceptable. Because like coming up in school with us, like it was only one dude that I know that people were saying he was gay, and still to this day I refuse to accept the fact that he's gay. Because I don't want to say I went to school with a gay dude or whatever. Even though he has not openly said it in all his pictures when he go out of town and stuff like it's him and his homeboys, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I refuse to accept the fact. And if anybody know who I'm talking about, then you know. But if you don't, then hey, it is what it is. I ain't gonna put dude on blast, but I just refuse to accept the fact that I went to school with a gay dude. But everybody always had that one suspicious person. But now it's like it's the cool thing to be gay, which is crazy. I don't get it. And if you say something, and if it looks weird to you or if it sounds out of place to you, something wrong. I remember my son had this. He had a gay teacher, and I told him, I think my son was in like first grade, maybe second grade, something like that. And I told him about that, right?
No.
And he was like, you're a boy, you ain't supposed to be acting like that, or something to that nature, whatever. He told him that ain't how a man act or whatever. And the teacher had rolled him up and all this type of stuff here. So I went up to the school. It's like, no, my son, if he knows that I told my son that ain't right, so you ain't finna turn around and tell my son that is right or whatever. But so they end up taking him out the class. But the weird part about the whole conversation when I had to go to the school, bro, the principal was gay too.
They said. I mean, like it's like you said, it's just like,
okay, no. She said, "What does him being gay have to do with things? It don't have nothing to do with me. It is not my lifestyle or whatever." I just I've always told my son like that's not normal. That's not what a man does. But when my son, as a little bitty kid, said like I'm damn near baby, basically said to the teacher that ain't how a man supposed to act or whatever, and then the teacher gonna write my son up. No, you ain't finna tell me to tell me how you're not finna tell me how I supposed to tell my son how I supposed to teach my son on how in our family our outlook on that situation is or whatever. That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, so, it's a new time, man. It's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah. And listen, I ain't trying to cut y'all, but she's talking about like I think people feel liberated, and I'm with that. Like that's your lifestyle. Do you? Hey, live your life. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your life. So like I said, I got gay clients, man, and they know we sit up there and we talk shit and all this stuff here. But when they do something that's gay, I call them on like, bro, that's gay, and they laugh. They laugh because it's like they grew up in the same type of community I grew up, where you do some gay stuff, we're just gonna call you on it.
I just know. I mean, it's definitely a different world, man. Like, it's a lot more. People want to be more free. They're more expressive of themselves. So, I mean, damn.
Yeah, Andrew always got the long ass. I know. Bro, I always write a book. Bro, I always write a book. Hey, yeah. I don't know. Now that's a good question too, because I don't even understand like the labeling of it, because there's so many alphabets in it. I don't know what the alphabets mean or anything like that or whatever. So then to say somebody gay and they want to be, I don't know. That's.
Hey, you heard the thing about Mr. C?
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, yo.
And he told Mano, do you want to learn from the master? Like, master getting head. Like, bro.
Oh, she was talking about the dude from the school. Because okay, go ahead, I'm gonna let you speak on that, but then I'm gonna address what Christian was talking about or whatever. Okay, I thought she was talking about with the teacher. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just funny. It was just funny, but he swore he wasn't gay, but he said he likes to get top from men who dress up as women. I'm like, bro, that's the same thing as getting just top from a dude, because all you gotta do is take that wig off, which he already is a man anyway, no matter what he do. But you take that wig off and take that dress off and put regular clothes on, that's a dude. You know what I mean? But hey, with oral sex, a mouth is a mouth. That's what some people say.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Between a man's mouth and a woman's mouth?
Because it's a man's mouth. You just said it.
What's the actual, like, what's the physical difference? Like,
It's a man's mouth, bro.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's
It's a
no
man's
difference.
mouth.
There's no difference. There's
Stop,
no
bro.
difference.
I
Teeth,
remember.
same place.
Stop.
Tongue in same
Stop.
place. Like,
So why don't you just go get a top from a dude then?
no. But I'm just
Why?
telling you. I be trying to tell people when you try to laugh at me about the anal sex thing. I was telling you, bro. A mouth is a mouth. An asshole is an asshole, bro. And I'm just saying that's an easy transition. You know, especially you see like you hear that talked about so much, especially like when I listen to rap. Like it's crazy. Like most rappers, they be like, I don't mean graphic, but they talk about like getting head to the point where like they say they don't even want to fuck. They don't want to smash girls. They just want some head. And it's just like, you know, like they're pushing that just sucking dick, sucking dick, sucking dick. And so it's easier for maybe somebody else to come suck your dick.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. Bro. It makes sense. It makes sense if you really think about it, bro.
No, it doesn't make it. It
makes a lot of sense because you can't do like that's like what separates our genitalia separates a man from a woman. That's like one of the biggest things you can tell. I mean, that's a sure way of telling what's a man or a woman. But if a woman, you know what I'm saying, if you compare mouth to mouth and ass to ass, it's the same thing.
It's not, brother. I refuse to accept that. I refuse to accept that, bro.
I feel you, but I think it makes it an easier way to be more acceptable. Like I was watching another thing. I don't know. It was on what's the name when they was talking. These two girls from this podcast. They was talking about how they're trying to they want men to be more comfortable getting played with, doing backdoor play. You know, it's like they're trying to push this acceptance of, you know, like I said, because everybody's so free. It's the era of free love. Free love, free you, free yourself, free everything. You can be who you want to be, what you want to be. I mean, there's nothing. There's nobody telling you what. There's nobody telling you because anytime you say something, it's shaming. I mean, anytime you say something, it's shaming. You can't say nothing about nobody weight, it's shaming. You can't say nobody, hey, it's shaming, it's shaming, it's shaming. Not that you should be going out your way to say something. It's like now it's just you can't do nothing, bro. You whoever you want to be, like. If your little cousin decide that he want to be a girl and he a boy, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah. You know. But now, okay. Did I tell you about my situation with my cousin? I had he passed away or whatever, but I had a cousin that was gay, and I remember his mom came to me like, you know, you need to talk to him or whatever. So it's like,
I feel you, Solomon.
Huh? So now, when Christian brought, like, she got gay families. I had one gay male cousin that I know of, and two lesbian cousins that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So my view on for is living your life. I even told my cousin, like, bro, that's your lifestyle, bro. You just need to, you know what I'm saying, be honest about it. So that's that. But for us, what she was talking about with the dude at school, I just want to be innocent to it. That's why. So that's why I said I just want to be innocent to it. Like, I wasn't around it. That's why. I mean, it might sound like some asshole shit, but I just want to say I didn't grow up around that stuff. It is. I mean, call it what you want to call it.
Hey, you think if Deshaun Watson had messed around with 12, well, let's say allegedly he messed around with there were dudes instead of women, you think they would have made a big deal? Would they accuse him? Would they try to meet to him?
I don't know. You remember that on there with the dude that ran for the was it the governor? I think the dude that ran for the governor in Florida, and then they found out he's messing with dudes. I mean, he had to turn around and have. Yeah, he had to turn around and have that press conference. He had to turn around and just have that press conference or whatever, you know, which is crazy, you know. Then now that part I think is goofy. Like, you get caught up with somebody on the side, and I don't think you should be having a press conference talking about, hey, I'm attracted to dude. You should be having a press conference talking like, man, you know, I messed up cheating on my wife or whatever, because like gay is the norm now, which is crazy, but it's the norm now. Like to hear somebody say they gay, it doesn't shock you like it did back in the day.
No, it doesn't. Well, it depends on if one of your people from your era say they gay. Now these young people, that's different. But if one of your boys was like, "Yo, TJ, y'all gay now,"
it's too late for them to say that, bro. It's too late for them to say that, bro.
Bro, it be niggas in their 40s and 50s be just realizing that they gay, or they knew they was gay. They finally come out.
Okay, like, that's true. That's true.
So nigga be like, "Yo, homeboy, hanging tough," and all of a sudden, yo, I want to live in my truth. I'm gay. Hey. You gonna be like, well, damn.
She's saying, like, she's like, would it shock you? Chris, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Something like, Christian, this is a touchy subject for Shawty. You know what I'm saying? Should it shock me? No. Will it shock me? Probably so. If it's somebody I grew up with and I'm still I mean, just period, you know, so somebody grew up with, and I didn't view them of living that type of lifestyle. That had no type of assumptions and something like that, and they turn around and say, "Hey, you know, I'm a lesbian, or I'm gay, or I'm trans." It would shock me, because I'm like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. But I mean, so you know, would it shock you if somebody you grew up with around and said they?
Yeah. Yeah, unless it was a nigga, unless it was a person who I feel like, damn, you know what? Because you know, there's some people that you probably seen. It's like, yo, this nigga might be kind of like, he might be gay, he might do shit, but you don't want to say nothing. But then it's like, but if it's somebody who I was like, damn, bro, I would never thought you was gay. That's ones that shocked me. Like, that was like, damn, bro, I would never thought you was gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, man, I don't know, man. It's normal, bro.
So the question is, so one of your best friends come out as gay, would you accept them and their choice?
I was in a situation like that.
I mean that's go ahead, because that's the trippy thing is like, would I accept them? I mean, would I accept their choice? I wouldn't have no choice but accept their choice. It'll be a culture shock for me, but I swear, man, it's gonna be so many jokes about it though. It's gonna be so many jokes about it. Like, I'm gonna clown the fuck out of you, man. Like, it's just gonna be with it. You gotta have to you gotta be good. It's gonna be, I'm like when Solomon said, like, I'm gonna talk about it. I just, that's what I do. I make fun of stuff. So
I mean, it was just like that. It was more so, I guess I respect his choice. I got no choice. But as far as like, I mean, we never like hung out tough like that anyway. I mean, I never, but I don't know. I just feel like I couldn't be a true friend because I really don't accept that shit. And I can't agree with it. And like I said, I never wanted to meet his boyfriend. I really want you want to talk about your boyfriend. I actually blame your boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like,
blame for what?
Because he gay. And it's like, nigga, that's my, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's my boy. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was gay before you, but just because I just want to, but it was just like, I feel like I couldn't be a true friend. So I kind of just like, because I feel like I couldn't accept it. Like, bro, there's never a time where I want to meet your boyfriend or I want to talk about your dude. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I would purposely not talk about the girls just so you won't bring up your boyfriend. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. I can't sit here and say and be honest with myself and say I can have this conversation with you. And I feel like if I can't even meet your boyfriend, I can't really be your friend like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. I wish it wasn't like that, but it's just, I just can't, bro. Like, I can't do it, bro. Like, I don't want, no, bro. Like, it's weird. It's not, it's different for me.
It's different.
And
the keyword
it's a little uncomfortable because I just don't, like, bro. It's like, at the end of the day, I'm a dude. I'm a man. Like, and it's just weird for me. Like,
yeah, like she just asked, like, if they're your friend, they would know you would clown them. But what if it started to bother them? I mean, but see, I think she taking, like, every time they come around, it's like, I'm just gonna be gay jokes this and gay jokes that. No, it ain't that. But like, bro, every time like you do some stuff that I see this out the pocket, I'm like, bro, it's gonna. I'm just like my clients now. When they do something that's out the pocket, I call them on it. You know what I'm saying? I got gay clients that's been riding me for years, but they know they do something I feel like this gay. I'm like, I'm gonna call them, but they ain't saying like gay. Oh, I'm gay bashing. You just did a gay act, bro, and I have to address it. I have to address it.
I mean, I would. I mean, I really want to clown it because I just like, because especially if it's like real life a dude person or a woman. With a woman, it's different with a woman. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of don't care when it comes to women. You know what I mean? It's like,
okay, are you saying like lesbian or females that like I said, my client saying she a boy now? So so would that bother you? You got a female that's saying, "Hey, call me a dude now."
I think I have to respectfully end our friendship. I just don't think I could do it. I just don't, because I feel like I'm lying. You're not a dude. You're a woman, man. And I just don't. I feel like that's your truth. That's not my truth. And I feel like we're too. It's not going to work. Because I'm going to have to lie to myself to be cool with you. And I don't feel like I should do that. Like, for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's something I would want to do. And I could do something for you. I can help you move. I can help you do that. But that, I just don't. Nah. Nah,
I ain't never been in that situation where I had somebody say they was gay. Okay, situation with my cousin, whatever. Like it was always rumored in the family that he was like that or whatever. But I ran across some information that made it factual to me. You know what I'm saying? Before it was put out there in the open or whatever. Like so, I saw some stuff that made it facts for me, and I just didn't say nothing to nobody. I was like, now that shot, I was like, oh snap, bro. Because even when they were saying, it, I was like, nah, he ain't. He just feminine. You know what I'm saying? He ain't.
That's good.
But when I got concrete evidence for myself, I say, man, I just keep it to my. I ain't gonna say now. I let him do his thing or whatever. But when his mom came to me in my head, I'm like, I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew for a fact. So when she came to me about the situation, it wasn't a shocker to me. But like when he said when he came out and opened about it or whatever, you know, it shocked them, his immediate family, but it didn't shock me, you know what I'm saying? Because I had already, like I said, it was already rumored in the family that he was. I just didn't want to believe it. But when I came across that concrete evidence, I mean, I was like, okay, this is what it is or whatever. Then at his funeral, man, I've never been. That's the first time I've been to a gay funeral, bro. It was so many homosexuals and it was. I don't even remember no females like dressed like dudes. It was a bunch of dudes dressed like females there.
Really?
Yeah, it was a whole, but like he was real popular though. You know what I'm saying? So like they had the whole block shut down, and it was a bunch of them, bro. A bunch of them. I never seen a dude.
They support each other. They fuck with each other. I used to hate working at Midtown when we had to work by that club. Well, I ain't gonna lie. But what is that? Midtown we get club. We agree on the same thing though. Me and Christian, we on the same page. But yeah, I used to hate working with at Midtown, man, because you know on their nights, you know, they get out there, they start getting a little. It was very
hold on one second. Look, my cousin, she told you it was different. Like that she know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Now let me go ahead, your thing that I'm addressing what Christian said or whatever. Christian and Dante have like a conversation, and then she addressing us too. So like she attacking so many things at one time. So go ahead though. What happened to Midtown?
No, I was just saying it's definitely a different environment, bro. Especially if you're not. And I'm secure in myself, like, bro. I mean, you do your thing. It just when it's real close to you, and it's just like, cause sometimes, bro, especially when they're young, you know how even young straight people are, but then they're young gay. I feel like sometimes they go a little over the top sometimes, just because I don't know why, but it's like they kind of go over it. It's like they got to be extra about it, and it was just you be walking down the street, you go to QT, and it's just like, man, I want to go home. That nigga Boosie was in jail. That nigga like, man, I want to go home. When he saw that shit, like, that's how I felt. I was like, bro, I want to go home, bro, because this shit was like, man, this is different, man.
Now, she said, if your straight homeboy says something and you said offended, then would you stop?
Yeah,
I'm cut from a different cloth where people I hang around like what can I say that would offend you? So I don't really know about that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? Like what can I say to huh? I'm just saying like I don't know something that I would say.
I'm guessing you're saying because how you said if you're gonna make jokes about a gay homeboy, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like she's saying that it probably will offend him after a while because that's probably something he struggled with. But like, if you're asking your straight homeboy and you making jokes, or if he asked you to stop making jokes about something, would you stop? Like, would you be more considerate? Because it seemed like you was just like on the gay when she asked you about the talk about the your gay homeboy, that she was kind of like, well, yeah, you gonna make no jokes, but you gonna make jokes, and it's like, well, if you get offended, it's like whatever. I mean, I'm guessing that's what she's trying
I guess so. Then I guess I'll be an asshole about it. Then you know what I'm saying, like, bro, that deal with that issue. Bro, you want to box or something, bro? Because I said something. Like, nigga, I've been talking like this because you want to change. Well, I ain't gonna say change up because you want to come out and open about your lifestyle. And so now I post a detour the way I talk. Now I'm not gonna do that. So now, yeah, I'll be the asshole about that one. Then, yeah, I'll be the asshole about that one.
All right, we did it
because like I remember when I stayed in Macon, I dated a female. And even though she had a nephew that was the same age or whatever. And he used to do stuff like I told you about. He told me how can he make his mustache grow? I'm like, bro, you gotta stop sucking dick. And he started laughing, you know what I'm saying? So I remember one time we went to a party, they had like a little block party, and I was dancing with the cousin, he was dancing with another cousin, and he lifted his shirt up and he had some nipple rings. I'm like, bro, that's gay, bro. What are you doing, man? So it's just like certain things, man. I just feel like I'm just gonna be me. So, and then I agree with this comment right here. It's like it depends on like now. Okay, now if I had a new client coming to my shop, I'm not gonna do something. But the gay clients I in my shop, I've been around them forever. You know what I'm saying? Like they become shoot. I think almost since I first opened up my shop or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we had that type of conversation where they know I'm not sitting up here bashing you because of your lifestyle. You just did some stuff that's gay, bro. Like one time, one of them, they was talking. He showed me a picture. He was at the club. He had his tongue stuck out. I like, bro, that's gay. And he started laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why's your tongue? Then his tongue about this long, man. I'm like, man, that's gay. So, you know, that's just me. So, I mean, if I offend them, then you know they probably have to they might have to make a correction because if I'm accepting you, or well, I don't like the word accept though. But, you know, I don't know about that part, right? The word accept seems like they come to me for approval. You get what I'm saying? So I get what she's saying. I just don't like the word accept. But if I'm still choosing to associate myself with them, then they should be. Well, I ain't gonna say what they should be, but my perception is like I'm still gonna be me. You're gonna be you, and I'm gonna be me. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't knock and catch a gay. That's what I'm saying. If that's you, man. You know, live your lifestyle, man. You know, but at the same time, I'm gonna be me though. Like if we had a gay person on here now, but it like I said, I'm with James. It also depends on your relationship with that person too, though. Like I said, I'm not just gonna sit up and if I go to a club and start gassing, see somebody gay and start clowning right there, man, they might beat my ass up. And man, I don't want no problem, man. I might get jumped by a bunch of gays or whatever. All right, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know how it works or whatever. I still say that we grew up in the wrong era. But then if you notice. I mean, I'm not saying some dudes don't feel the way Christian do, but more females are acceptable to it than men. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like homosexuals, and I it's sad that we should have been making it just about gay dudes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just gay dudes; it's gay women and all that stuff here too. So, but women are most gay people allies though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they don't have no male allies or whatever, but more females are more prone to say, you know what, it is what it. They don't bat an eye towards it.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. I mean, I think a female is always going to be more open about it and more accepting of it. You know, with dudes, you know, men, we just kind of cut from that cloth of, especially my generation and up, we just cut from that cloth like that's something men you don't do it. Men you don't.
Yeah, it was taboo to even talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you don't engage and stuff. Like I mean, but that's just how we are because you got to think about like I think we are so like I can say we anti-gay, but we're so like black dudes. We don't do like that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the example.
See, you making the wrong statements, bro. Christian, she finna get you, bro. You said weird shit. What is weird?
Well, we don't. Well, it's weird to us. I mean,
it's different. Just say the word different, bro. It's different.
I'm just saying, like a bunch of dudes, bunch of white dudes could be in a circle and show each other their dicks and think it's hilarious. Like you'll never find a bunch of straight black heterosexual black dudes do that shit. We be 10 in a circle. We'll never do no shit like that, bro. If you do that shit, bro, you gay. You might get beat up. And I'm not saying that's right, but that's probably what's going to happen. We just don't. We just don't.
Now I'm finna disagree with Christian comment. She said I'm not wrong. Women are more likely to be an ally. I think because y'all think it would make y'all gay by association to be an ally. Okay, she said she think. So now I'm gonna disagree with the part right because she thinks so. It's not wrong, but I don't think because if I'm an ally to a gay person that makes me gay. No, hell no. Like I say, because when that situation with my cousin, like when I did talk to her though, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna love you regardless. So that was me being an ally, like, bro, do you? You know what I'm saying? So it didn't make me gay because I'm saying, bro, I'm gonna love you regardless. You know what I'm saying? ain't making me gay. That's your lifestyle. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So, but she said she think though. So, I mean, what do you think about that? Do you think if you was an ally for gay people or a gay person or whatever, this is a gay person you knew, if you was an ally to him, a gay male, would you think that'd make you an ally? I mean, do you think that the perception of you would come out as people think you gay too?
I mean, I can accept you. I mean, I'm gonna hang out with you. I just ain't gonna hang out with you because that is going. I feel like it's gonna make me gay by association. Cause you're gonna be like, I mean, eventually, like we could do stuff. It depends on what kind of gay dude. Like, are you like, cause it's different levels to the kind of gay dude. The straight gay dudes who like regular, but then like it's the feminine gay dudes. I would never hang out with a feminine gay dude. I just can't do it. With a straight gay dude who kind of just regular and just whatever, I could probably do it. It's just a conversation. Just I'm gonna be careful what I talk about. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to talk about women, and I don't want you to feel like you can't talk about dudes, which you should be able to. But I don't want to talk about that, and I don't want to put you in a position to where it's like, I don't want to make it uncomfortable for us. So I just personally not just finna be hanging out with you. And I mean, I'm cool. Gay people, gay dudes, especially gay black men, I be wanting them to protect themselves. I don't need y'all out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll need you out here dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Especially y'all have a AIDS, HIV epidemic amongst our community. I just want y'all to do a better job of protecting yourselves, and that's it. And then another thing too, I won't say stop trying to force it, because I think a lot of the gay men who are comfortable, they don't try to force it, but stop trying to use it to, like, I don't know, like if somebody don't agree with it, then that's just what it is. Don't be trying to like shame it, like especially if they not being disrespectful about it. You know what I mean? Don't be trying to shame it. But I think it's a war going on between real gay people and like fake needing attention gay people.
I agree with that. Yeah,
I think it is because I feel like real, like
I agree with that.
Like gay or homosexual, they don't be all like, they hang out with who they hang out with. They do what they do. They don't feel like they need to be all out in the open. They don't feel like they need to constantly attack you or nothing like that. I think it's a divide amongst their own group, man. I feel like, but it's the ones that are feminine and trying to push it, because it seems like to me that the black men that I do see on TV it seems like they're more feminine than like the white, and the white dudes be feminine too, but it seems like the black male, feminine gay male gets pushed more, and you get to see him on TV a lot. And it's just sometimes like, why we always got to be like feminine? Like, why we can't just? I mean, if you're gonna be a gay dude, why can't just be a regular? Why gotta be some old? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a part of the community. That's part of the community. It's three things I'm finna touch on. Then we're gonna get on the last subject or whatever. James made a statement like he said he's an ally and he'll associate with gay people, but you ain't gonna find him in no gay club. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. That's not gonna happen or whatever. And then I agree with Solomon comment right here when he's saying like he learned a long time ago. So he can reveal folks about what anybody else thinks you're a good person. And that's how I look at like with religion, whatever. Like if you're a good dude, you're a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Like if you like dudes, but that still doesn't make you a bad person. That's just your that's your life or whatever. Then I've been 2 times I don't hung out with gay people or whatever. 2 times. The first time is I was with this woman, my old lady. I met her college friends or whatever, like her friends she went to college or whatever. And we went to this bowling alley. And one of the friends, I don't know if it's her birthday or what, but I know we went to the bowling alley and it was 2 gay dudes. I don't know if it was in a relationship or nothing like that, but it was very obvious that they were gay. So I was like, wow, I'm hanging out with gay people now. They end up being cool or whatever. Only thing that I didn't like when they was ordering all these wines and stuff. When I got some hints, they said, "Oh, you getting that big strong drink?" And I was like, "Wait, I ain't like that comment there." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then the second time is I told about the time with the whole cocaine situation when I went out and the girl was the powder head and all this stuff. Yeah, but when we went to the first place or whatever, her friend, it was 2 gay dudes there, and one of them like he stayed like close to my shop or whatever. So I was trying to get him to come out there and get a cut or whatever. So it's been 2 times I hung out with gay people. I've never been to a gay club, but it 2 times I hung out with gay people. You know what I'm saying? And then this is a comment right here that, man, you had a big debate about like one of our first early episodes or whatever, and I tried to tell him the same thing right here, Christian. He just don't want it. He just says it's a gay disease.
It is. It comes from that community. It's not like it's a big heterosexual disease. Like
how does it come from that community? If it was man made, it was created. Do you think it was created, or you think it's just something that happened to gay people?
Oh, I feel like it was created.
So it didn't come from their community.
I didn't feel like it was created for. I know. I mean, but it runs rampant amongst their community. Like it's easier for a man to like give it to another man to give it to another woman, because the woman vagina is already sensitive. You got to be careful when you go in that. You know what I'm saying? But it's more amongst men. It's not. If you look up the statistic, it's not very big amongst heterosexual couples. It's not. That's not a disease that's big amongst them. It's always amongst a person that's either in a bisexual relationship or a homosexual relationship. I mean, that's just.
I'm not gonna have that conversation with you, man. I'm happy somebody else said that agreed with me. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got we can do that another time, bro. We had like a whole show about that, bro. Like we was yelling and everything. And then she says, "Been times I don't hung out with gay folks. I just wasn't privy to the information." Well, they went gay, but I mean, I know open gay people. How about that? I know.
Yeah, but she's a female. It's different for her.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on this last subject, bro, because we'll go all day about this here, you know. This is not the gay show.
Yeah.
Why? I'm just post this up here real quick because I'm just saying people agree with me on that, bro. But that's your opinion.
Anyway. But the rate of people getting it through drug needles is not as high as it is for us getting sex. I mean, we know that, but it's higher when they're having sex. It is. I mean, y'all can go look it up, and it's gonna tell you the same thing. I mean, we can decide. It is what it is. I can't help it. Like, I mean, just be honest. Homosexual, like, that's really not a productive sexual like system. It does nothing, comes out of it good. You know what I'm saying? You can't create life. You rupture the anus like all the time. You constantly like you're stretching the anus is not made to break to spread like that. You're constantly ripping tissue. That's how you like. I mean, it's the ass where shit comes out. Like, I mean, let's just be serious about what's happening here. It wasn't meant for that to happen. Yes, it does happen, but it was not created for it to be like that. I think that's why the man's G-spot is way down in his ass. It wasn't meant to be discovered. I mean, some dudes discovered it. I just don't think it was meant to be. I think it was just one of them, you know. I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Sis, we'll have this conversation next week or whatever, because we on the 2-hour time limit, so I just want to get on the next conversation or whatever. Yeah, because we could go all day about it. Because I'm telling y'all, go back and look at the old video, man. Like, man, bro, like I'm with y'all, man. It went to point like it was like confrontational, but it was a heated exchange about that. Like we just both just wasn't seeing eye to eye on this or whatever. So, you know,
like I said, this is the last day. Like I said, that's why I say I want people who engage in those activities, especially sexual activities, they just gonna put them by themselves. I want them to just protect themselves. That's it.
My bad,
I want y'all to protect yourselves. Wear condoms. You know what I'm saying? If it's safer to wear a condom, then wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I want them to do, man. You can do whatever you want to do. Just protect yourselves. You don't need to spread nothing. You don't need to help spread nothing. You don't want to put yourself in risk, because apparently ain't nobody telling nobody they got AIDS. Okay, that's one of the things that happen.
You making your girl mad, bro. You making your girl mad, man. She finna fall out of love with you, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna go viral because I'm not. I feel like I'm being respectful. You know what I mean, to the community. I'm not. I mean, and then like I said, that's what I read according to the stats. Now, the stats may have changed because they're trying to show a certain narrative, but hey, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Because you saying the
stats fake. The stats are fake,
bro. They could alter something. They could alter because, like we do. Dr. Umar gave that example of how bad homosexual used to be like a mental disorder in the DSM, and then later on, after they tried to change it, like they will do that stuff. Not saying that it's a mental disorder, but they will change it. They will change narratives just to fit certain causes. But like I said, man, that's enough of that, man. I don't talk about that no more. Let's go on something else.
Yeah. All right. Now
Like
let's
said, it's not
speak on something. Wait. Before we get into the first topic, the main topic, let's talk about this goofy shit with Kurt Franklin and his son, bro.
Oh man, I forgot about that shit.
Yes, hey, I forgot about it too. So I don't feel like Kurt did that wrong. I talk to my young kids like that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do. Wait, what? I'll beat the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like he did that wrong. I don't feel like he should have sat down and did no interview and then like that. I feel like his son's a bitch ass nigga for doing it.
Yeah,
and that, I mean, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, wait, what?
I think everybody feels like that. I think even though Kurt was out there cussing, he was cussing like a regular, like a regular.
His son violated. When your son violated, bro, everything goes out the door.
My nigga, what the hell? But you ain't never heard Kurt talk like that though. Kurt ain't gonna. Now I ain't gonna sit there and say Kurt don't talk like that out when he ain't around. When he around his friends, he might do talk like that. But when he out in the open, he ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do think his son was I think he was taking his son was very lame for that. Like, he didn't have to record. I mean, he didn't have to put it out online. He could have recorded it and kept it for himself. He didn't have to do it online for everybody to see.
I feel like for him to make that comment, they was in close range. Like, we make that threat. If it get to the point where I got to threaten you like that, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. That's the only thing I feel like Kurt, he didn't do. He didn't follow. Like she said, he should have followed up. Not slapping him. He should have beat the shit out of him. So I feel like that's the only thing he didn't follow up with it, man. Come on, Kurt. You can't put that threat out there, man, and not do it, bro. That's a grown man. That man 30-some years old.
Hey, 32. He was 32 years old.
Oh, man. Dante,
I don't know. I don't know. That's just
hey, Dante, you authentic, bro. I'll tell you that, bro.
I don't know. But I just think Kirk did. I mean, it was wrong though. He shouldn't put it on there like that. But that shit was funny. Listen to Kirk talk like that.
I mean, but why? I mean, it wouldn't even no shock. It shouldn't even been news though. Like, I don't even know why people was making like.
Bro, it's
why did they make headline? But I mean, him. What does that mean? What does that mean? He's a human being. Him and his son had a disagreement.
Yeah, I mean, he said, "Goddamn." I mean, it was just
listen,
like.
Listen, if they accepted Dunham McClurkin talking about we fall down and we get up, if they accepted Dunham McClurkin, talking about, yeah, I used to be with dudes and all this type of stuff here, whatever, it shouldn't be no issue. This man, him and his son, a grown man, having a heated exchange.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I think everybody feels the same way, though. I don't think nobody feels different. I think everybody feels like, nobody see what Kurt Franklin did wrong. He got everybody's support. The shit don't look good for his son because it looked like it just was whack.
Yeah, then his son gonna tell him, say, you see how he apologized to everybody but me? Man, I'm telling my sons now, bro, I ain't the one. I ain't the one for the goofy stuff. I'm not. Listen, before my grandparents' house burnt down or whatever, it was a bullet hole in the back door where my pops violated with my granddaddy, and my granddad had a pistol. He's always wear overalls. He had a 22 in every pocket. That hole got there because my granddad went with the goofy stuff. So I come from a generation where like, man, what? Ain't anybody come from a generation, bro. You a man, bro. Man, you better get out my face. Yeah. So I mean, I just don't, man. I just wish Kurt would have dog walked him. I wish he would have beat the shit out of him. And then he told me, man, his son weak for that. You know what I'm saying? He trying to embarrass your dad and all that, man. Because he grew up, and this is my opinion. I think that's his oldest child from a previous relationship, whatever. And then Kurt married and all this type of stuff here, and now he got this new family. Maybe he was jealous. I ain't gonna say jealous because
yeah.
I mean, no, what I'm saying, because you don't know how somebody like mentally deals with, like, okay, I got a daddy, but he over here with this whole family. There ain't no telling what the I'm not saying that the mom said anything, but ain't no telling what the mom been telling this dude or whatever. But when you get to a certain age, you should understand it. Like, okay, my mama never said anything foul or disrespectful towards my dad. I saw stuff for myself. But when I became a man and had my own kids, I understood everything. Then, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I got everything, not saying that I excused it, but I understood it. You know what I'm saying? So it was to the point where if my mama even I can't say because they no telling what type of effect his mama had on him or whatever. But I'm just saying for me, even if my mama did say something, as a man, that doesn't override a woman's opinion on what a man deals with a child. I think when you become a man, it overrides it. It overrides it because you should see it. So I mean, I wish he just would have beat the shit out of him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't threaten him. She said T.G. Murray done his McClurkin or whatever his name is. You know, we fought out. We get it. Oh, she said I was murdering his name or whatever. You know, whatever. You know.
Yep. He had one hit though, right? He had like one hit.
No. Okay. James said I shouldn't have to put a bullet through the door. No, what it was he had said something disrespectful towards my grandmama. So my granddaddy went playing that mess. And before my granddaddy passed, him and my dad, they were best friends or whatever. But that was a point in time where my dad couldn't go to the house no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you disrespecting my wife, bro. You're a grown man up in here.
Yeah. So you gotta think about that generation. Your granddad, he came from that era where, bro, they'll break your neck, bro. You know what I mean? He from the era. I brought you to this world. I'll take you out of this world.
And meant it.
Yeah, that's his era. Yeah. And like you said, when you come a grown man, you're a grown man. I'm gonna deal with you like a grown man. So if I gotta put a damn near gun in your face for you to get what I'm trying to say, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
And it's gonna hurt me as a daddy to shoot your ass, but I best believe. And you gonna get what I'm trying to say.
And I remember I was having this conversation with my mother-in-law, and I was like, "Y'all, we gotta remember how Marvin Gaye died. You know, it started with him and his mom, and he tried to wrestle with he tried to fight the daddy, and then you gonna go to sleep, bro? Nah, bro, that it ain't gonna rock like that. His dad didn't go to prison. Let's remember that now. Like, his dad killed him, but he didn't go to prison. No, he didn't go to prison.
I know that.
Yeah. That's what he said. I kill you to make another look just like you. Now it wasn't no charges against him or whatever. I don't know why. But I mean, I know why, because like, bro, you even beat me up and sleep in my bed in this house.
But the fact that he shot him while he was asleep, I'm surprised they didn't bring no charges.
Now that happened today. Yeah, you go to jail now. But you know,
that's crazy they didn't do it, especially Marvin Gaye. It's like, damn.
Hey man, he was all coked up or whatever, you know, trying to run up on his daddy, man. I felt threatened for my life.
Marvin Gaye hurt. He was a little wild the last couple of days.
I mean, I just feel like I don't think I didn't like the fact that Kirk went around trying to explain himself and all that. I think just as human beings, we should understand, you know, he had a moment. I don't even know if it was a moment. It's like my son violated, man. Like what?
Well, he's a media person. He's in the media though, man. So he got to move a little different. I get what you're saying. I feel the same way, but he's also a gospel artist and he's in the media. Like, he can't, even if he feel like he shouldn't say nothing. I mean, because he was on TV the next day, just he looked very disappointed in himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because I think his when he first initiated the apology, and I think his publicist saying like, "Man, it's not a good look for the Christian community. It's not a good look." I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe he felt like he was wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would have been like, man, just me. But I'm not part of that community. I'm not beloved like Kirk Franklin is or whatever. So just me right now, I'd be like, everybody should understand what it is, you know. So you know.
That nigga say, that nigga Ply and say, I'm the one. That nigga say it wasn't Kirk, it was me. So you know, Ply looking like Ply.
No. Okay, real quick. No, this is not going to be a subject or whatever. But I saw something, and they were saying Lil Mama was saying she's actually Bow Wow, and they had a picture of them side by side. I was like, yo, it made me look at her. I always thought she was a cute little girl. Now it made me look at her totally different now. They do look alike.
They do. I feel Lil Mama look cute. She is got a little more masculine. She kind of. But I think she's cute, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Man. Yeah, that was an apology for his branch.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever. Okay. We're gonna get on the main subject, but Christian said, "Can we talk about this?" So since you offended your wife or whatever, your future wife. Can we talk about Sharon Osbourne and Sharon Underwood? That's what the whole thing was. She was defending Piers Morgan, I think that's his name or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's some goofy stuff. That's whiteness protecting whiteness or whatever, you know. and everything he said was out of the pocket and all that stuff there. And but I like the fact that he stood on it though. He's like, man, I stepped down. I ain't doing that. That's part. That what I like what he did. Like, look, I'm not finna apologize. I'm not finna change my opinion. Matter of fact, I'm just going up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that from him. But I felt like she was protecting the complexion of whiteness. And because she knew him, but and I don't know if she said she I think she said what he said was wrong, but I think she was saying he wasn't racist or something like that. So I don't really know the intimate details of it, but I felt like, you know what I'm saying, she was on some goofy stuff with her.
She was just, I mean, I read it. I was trying to figure out what did Cheryl Underwood actually say, but I was reading about it, and I guess she was trying to make it seem like that he was Pierce Morgan, and they're from the era of being a royalist, so they're like pro the queen or anything like that. I mean, I don't really. What did Pierce Morgan? I heard about the situation, but I don't know necessarily what did Pierce Morgan say about the whole Prince Harry.
He said she was lying. He was basically calling her a liar, talking about like all this racist stuff she was talking about. But him and her been I think she had cut him off or something like that. Like she kept him around when they first got together for doing interviews and stuff like that or whatever. But then she cut him off. So everything like they say he been attacking her for a while. Like every time she come up, he be bashing her or whatever. So then when she came out, brought up the whole thing about it was racism going on, or she felt like they was being biased towards her because of her complexion or whatever, you know. So he was just saying she was lying. I mean, he that part right there, I feel like he was on some goofy stuff. Like I said, the only thing I liked about what he did, and James said he had enough money to step down. Yeah, I get that, but you see what Kurt Frank got enough money to say fuck that shit. But you know, Kurt's like he want to play the game. So I think I like the fact that Pierce Morgan saying this is my stance and I'm gonna stand on. That's all I'm saying. Whether he got the money, enough money or not, because we see people with money, you know what I'm saying, try to bend and cow to the movement or whatever, and Pierce just wasn't doing it. That's the only thing I like. I feel like he is a racist. I feel like Sharon Osbourne got some racism in him because she's protecting that racism, whatever. So you know, hey.
But man, you know what? Honestly, I low key feel like. So what? I heard about the Meghan Markle situation. I'm like, so what? You knew you was getting yourself into. And first of all, you barely look. Sean, you low key can pass. Well, like I don't understand how you just act like it was just so. I don't. You knew what you was getting yourself into. Like, come on, the royal family is European. Like they're not. I don't understand why you probably the darkest thing in there. And that's not saying much because you're not really that dark. But I'm just saying, like, you knew what you was getting yourself into. So it's like they're trying to play this victim. I think that whole bit, that playing race, they do that shit to be like they use that race baiting stuff a lot. I feel like I see a lot now. Like it's just like race baiting. Always trying to use that to play like a victim or something. Like you knew what you was getting yourself into. Like you married to an all white royal family. Like what you think was going like. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just sorry. Even if the child comes out, it's not even gonna be like it's gonna look like me or you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be
okay. But see, when I think they what was said though was what if, like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our blackness is strong enough. They were saying like, what if the baby came out?
Black. It ain't like she like somebody that's dark skinned. It ain't like he would who dark skinned like I can't think of like somebody dark skinned. It's like he went with somebody dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? It was like Meghan Markle. She's mixed. You know what I'm saying? She probably won. All she probably needs is like one more. Like I'm pretty sure that her child is probably gonna be super light, and that child married to a white. If you have a son, if he marries a white woman, they're gonna be white again. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. She playing a victim, bro.
Now, well, I agree with one comment. Chris said she's someone sharing weaponize her tears. All white women do that. All white, whenever they do something that is out the pocket when it comes to racism or whatever, they get these crocodile tears and it seems so fake and phony to them. It might be that might be actually how these females cry, but it always seems fake and phony to me though. You know what I'm saying? And they make themselves the victim, and I that's the part I don't get. They always make themselves the victim when they do something out the pocket.
I feel like maybe her tears are real, and her tears are real, and maybe she did feel like that. Maybe she felt like he wasn't being right. You know, but you gotta think about she's a white woman from coming from a different lifestyle than most like she's not even American. So she see things like differently, and then she's white. So maybe she do feel like he wasn't being racist, you know. I'm a black Pierce Morgan. Hey man, it is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I'm just not falling for the okie doke. You know what I mean? You knew what you was getting yourself into. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like don't I feel like don't be trying to use that. Don't be trying to play off use off our don't try to play off black people emotionally. You know, I feel like a lot of people do that. They like to play off our emotions. They use it against us and they get that sympathy. And it's
So
just
you
like
think you think what I'm trying to say is when she did the interview, I haven't watched the interview. You just like hear little snippets of it or whatever. So you think when she did that interview, she was saying, you know what, I'm finna do this so black people can sympathize with me? Do you think that was her motive, where black people sympathize with her? From the statement you just made, I'm just asking, is that what you saying
I
she
mean, I don't
did?
necessarily say black people. I just think people to sympathize with her because she's black. Because right now you can use that whole black, you know, we black, so everybody kind of feel sorry for us because of these conditions that we be in and they how the world look at us. So I guess she used it to get some kind of sympathy. Like I
I'm
said,
saying
I
no.
don't think
What I'm asking is,
it's
do
not
you
like she
think
really
she went
black.
into that interview saying that I'm going to specifically do this so black people can sympathize with me?
I can't really say that because I don't know what was in
Okay.
her mind. But I mean, I can only go off. I mean, how I feel, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know what she said, but I just know that a lot of she could get sympathy through that, and you could use that. I just like I said, man. She. I don't really think she had that. Like, I mean, she's mixed. Like her perspective of life versus ours is very different, and I just don't feel like. I mean, if it's like she was dark skinned, then I could be like, okay, maybe. But then I feel like even then you should still know what kind of situation you get yourself into. Like you just don't
Okay.
go in the
Okay.
situation.
Now, how about this here? How about this here? Like a lot of times when we do stuff, we might know what we getting ourselves into, but when it actually happens, the realism of it, you know what I'm saying, it's still a shock to you though. Like I knew what I was getting
Have
myself
you
into, but
been racist shocking?
when it actually happens, you know what I'm saying, it's different. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's use the aspect of getting a job, and everybody say, man, this job is hard. Whatever. Let's uh, any type of job say, man, they say, man, this job is hard. This job is hard. Like it's a lot of labor. It's a lot of labor. And you be like, all right, I know it's hard, but I need the money or whatever. But when you actually start doing it, you get that labor. Like, God dang, man, I knew it, but damn, you know. So I think that might be. She might have known what she was getting herself into, but for it to actually for it to manifest itself, it's still a shock. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what I get what you're saying. I don't know how much I believe her. I just don't. I don't know. And I feel like, yeah, I guess it could be a shock, but it's just like I don't know. It's like you never had that conversation. She never you never like I just don't understand. I don't know, man. It just I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know how it's so I don't know how much I believe it, man. I just feel like a lot of
My
times
thing,
people be
my
race baiting.
thing. Now I'm agreeing with you. Now I feel like I'm not sympathetic towards her with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. You know, like I'm with you. Like you knew what you was getting yourself into, but for her to, well, her feelings about it is her feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? But for me to sympathize with it, I just don't. Maybe because I'm a man. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm my asshole. I don't know, man. It's just like I don't feel
I
sympathy
just
for her. You know
she
what I'm
she
saying?
she like I don't even what's her like. I mean, I know she's mixed, but like I think she's like I don't even think she even have like a full blooded African American parent or African parent or a black parent. I don't like I said I can't really look it up, but I'm just so I just feel like
What up, Trey?
you put yourself in this European royal family. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure you're probably like the darkest thing that has ever been in that family. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we know her. They might have
I
some. You
mean,
know what I'm saying? Like you can't come out to the forefront.
yeah, but that's probably some old bastard child that don't get
Yeah,
the benefits of being.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess I just like I said, I'm seeing a lot of race baiting. Like I didn't think that was true, but like I see a lot of black
So
people use.
you don't think what she's saying is true too. So you're agreeing with Pierce Morgan there. That's why she said you're a black Pierce Morgan, bro.
No, I got why she said that.
Okay, I'm just getting. I thought she was just okay. So you
No,
don't
I got
believe
why
what she's
she said
saying.
that.
So you think she was up there just acting?
I go sit there and say that because I don't really know, but I do kind of believe with some acting in it. Maybe she was. Maybe she wasn't expecting to see it because I guess she felt like maybe she was light enough and it wouldn't happen to her. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't no. Like I said, you're light. It was. It couldn't have been like. It wasn't like my complexion. I think it would have been a lot of difference. You're light. I think you was. They already approved of you. They said, okay, she's okay. She passed the paper bag test. You know, she's light enough.
Right.
So.
Hold on 1 second. See if Trey gonna come in. I just sent Trey an invite for the last little bit or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know. I don't feel sympathy for her, but at the same time, that doesn't negate from her. I'm saying, but that doesn't negate if that's a true situation or not. You know, so I don't know if it's true. It's just I don't care really. I think that's what it is. I really don't either. I think it's just I don't care. Okay, finally. Let's get into the last.
Shout out to all the interracial people, man. It ain't even so much of like. I mean, just sometimes I just feel like it's hard. I mean, this is just my point. It's hard. Like if you married to another race, it's hard to really complain about something. It's like I guess, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not saying that you can't feel like that. I just say sometimes it's kind of like, you know, it's you know, like it's just kind of hard to take you like too real serious. You know, and that's just how I feel from my personal perspective. I mean, like I said, anybody could do as far as interracial, you can do what you want to do. The only thing I just don't like when black dudes be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with black chicks. I only fuck with white girls." Blah, blah, blah. I think that shit whack. Now, if you say you love this girl because you love her because you love her because who she is as a person, that's all fine and dandy. I mean, bro, white women be attractive too. Like, I mean, you don't know who you like. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in different situations. So I mean, you do what you want to do because I like Asian women. You know what I'm saying? I still like black women too, but it is what it is. I just don't like when black dudes put black women down to try to uplift a white woman. I don't like that shit. That's what I can't agree with. But at the same time,
I want you to answer that question real quick. Dante put up there. So you don't believe that the white people can be racist towards a light-skinned chick married to their family? Because you said you don't think she's telling the truth. So he's saying so you don't think it can happen because she light-skinned.
I do believe that they can be racist. But I do believe they can be racist. I just don't. I feel like she was approved of, and so their racism is probably like maybe like subtle racism. Because I feel like you was approved of, and they're probably gonna be maybe a little have their nose up at you a little bit. But I don't know how much. I just don't feel like it's just this. I don't how much of what she's saying is actually true. You know, I don't know. I wasn't there. I just like I said, I feel like you knew what you was kind of getting. I feel like they had that conversation with you. I'm pretty sure he had that conversation with you. And as a black woman, I feel like you would want to have that conversation. You get in a situation where you're finna marry into this all-white family. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Kamala Harris doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? She cool with what's going on, bro. She always be smiling. She don't say nothing about what's going on in her relationship. Like, Megan, come on now. Come on. If Kamala could do it, you could do it.
Okay. Let's okay. All right. Hey, brother, you are very opinionated this episode. You know, it's cool. Now, the Atlanta spa shooting. Now, the reason I'm asking this question, I titled it, is this a human problem or a black person problem or whatever? Like, should black people care? Is because a female posted a statement, a comment, a post. Yeah, a female put a post up talking about how the Asian community has never respected black people. Now all of a sudden something happened to them. Should we care about this or whatever? So let me get your opinion on, should we, first of all, is it a human issue or a black person issue? And should black people care about it?
You say it's a human issue?
Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because white people doing what they normally do. So
it's I guess it's a human issue. One, I feel like she's right. I don't never see like black people. We fuck with Asian culture, bro. Like we love their food.
But do they fuck with us? That's what she was saying. Like they disrespect us so much in our community.
I don't think they fuck with us. I just think they like our style.
Okay.
Because they like to dance, like a dress, like they like our style. But I think a lot of people like our style. They don't necessarily fuck with us because I feel like the Asians, are they trying to be Asian or are they trying to be a white Asian? You know, like you have a few of them that's cool that want to be black and shit like that, but I don't think they respected us. I don't think they do. I think they look at us like every other community look at us. I don't think, like you said, I don't think it's our problem at all. I mean, we've been dealing with that shit from the white man since we first came in contact with him. So why do we like? That's not our issue, because the thing is, have you like now they're trying to dang, what I was trying to say. They're trying to get us to sympathize. Like it's like they always want black people to join everybody fight. Like it's the black and brown coalition, it's the black and brown people. Now it's the black and Asian people. Everybody wants us to join their fight, but where they at standing with us on our fight? I don't see them going out their way to make comments or try to push our justice. So why do we care about? I mean, that happens to that. I mean, it is that's a personal thing that happens between them and their community. I don't feel like black people should do anything, and I don't feel like believing this whole Asian violence that's going around. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I feel like this shit is just, I feel like it's just being orchestrated now, you know?
Okay.
So they can try to get like it's so black people can't be the only ones. Like you can't, you know, we can't if we put everybody else in that boat too, but we can't always black people can't always will say, hey, look at us. Now it's like Asians like, well, look at us, we're getting shot at too, and our rights are being discriminated against, and Hispanics are saying, hey, we're doing the same thing happening to us. So they're trying to group us together and kind of try to hide us amongst them. So I think black people, we should stop jumping in anybody's business that ain't got nothing to do with us. Like no more. Like who? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry that it happened to him, but I mean, it's funny because the culprit is always the same person. The antagonist? He's always the same person. It's always a white man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Instead of trying to get us to help you, why don't y'all step to that white man? And you know what I'm saying? You trying to get us to jump in the fight. What we gonna do? What I mean, look at what have we done for ourselves? Not to say what can we do? We ain't done shit. We've been living with this white man since what? I don't remember what time we came to America or something. And look what happened. We still struggling with him. So what the fuck we finna do? You know what I'm saying? We already got enough problem. We listen. Y'all keep doing the nails. Y'all keep hooking up that teriyaki chicken. Y'all keep releasing them bootleg karate films. You know what I'm saying? That's about as much support you finna get from us. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, bro.
Hey, my brother, I don't disagree with nothing you just said, bro. Nothing at all. Solomon made a comment. Said, I empathize with him. Like, yeah, that's bad, but that's not our fight. That's not our fight, man. Because like what you said, man. When we have our issues, I don't see these Asians speaking out like this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now that something has finally happened to them, where they're at the forefront. They want everybody to sympathize with them. I'm not saying Asian hate crimes don't happen. I'm not saying that at all. But the point is, that's not our issue, bro. Let y'all handle that. I don't feel like black people should jump in this conversation here. Yeah, we can say we feel sorry for them is right, but just like Sasha said, the issue is white terrorism. Like we can say, these white folks out here crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do.
Know they never address white terrorism. They do, but they never really because it's just like white people do what they do, and it's always I'm not sure if I'm getting the story mixed up, but wasn't that the one guy who said he just had a bad day? The sergeant or service said the guy had a bad day.
Yeah, that was the
they always got these excuses, so it's like they're always able to do these things. So I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know I should believe it. Is this stuff like true? Is this stuff being orchestrated? Because it seems like every time a white supremacist or a white terrorist, because that's what they are, they invoke harm on another community, it's like they get treated as if, you know, like a tap on the wrist. And it happens amongst white males, and it happens amongst white male cops. It's just like white people are just really getting away, or they're allowed to get away with these things. And it's just like they're constantly showing us that the media is constantly showing us that our government is never going to do nothing about it.
Hey, Takara just made a statement. She said they didn't ask for it, we just gave. And that's what black people do. We always jump into somebody else's fight, though. Exactly. I think we are innate, just like that. That's just what we do. If we see something that
they asked for.
I don't know. I don't know. But I know black people always jump into somebody else's fight. But then when there's something going on with us, I don't see these communities speaking out the way we speak out towards their issues or whatever. So I don't feel like like I said, I'm with Solomon. I empathize. Like, man, that's fucked up. Like that dude was that's wrong. That's bad for the families and all that stuff. People lose their life because some crazy white dude had a bad day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. But for me to sit out here and want to jump in that fight and say and speak on this Asian hate crimes and all, no, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. I'm gonna sit back and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all handle that, you know. If you ask me about it, like, yeah, that's messed up. It probably does happen, but I ain't got nothing to do with that though. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Huh?
I gotta run to the bathroom right quick.
Go ahead, bro. Do your thing, man. I can still speak to you good back. But you know,
so it's not like you. I gotta run back.
No, you good. But I'm just like, I don't feel like we should be the forefront. I don't feel like that should be our subject or whatever, you know. Now when James, when you said about we should all fight against white supremacy and all this, like, yes, I agree with that. But to say jump into this Asian hate crime thing, no, because they might say, oh well, because when they say Asian hate crime, they're not just saying it's just white people. They might say black people doing it too. But when we looking out in our communities, now let's speak on the Asians in our community. Do they respect? They want our money, but they don't respect us. They not out here in our fights and all this type of stuff here. So I ain't gonna say I don't care because it's messed up that like these females lost their lives because some crazy ass white boy or whatever, you know. But for me to sit up here and say that I'm finna sit up here and preach with them or go out here and march with them or whatever they doing right now, no. I'm gonna sit back and watch. When they tell everybody they got the tea and all this stuff here, I'm gonna sit back with my tea and I'm gonna watch y'all, you know what I'm saying, do y'all thing or whatever. If y'all get something from it, that's cool. But if you want to be in your fight, you need to be in my fight. And then James, you brought up the whole thing about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is something new. What like this racism against black people been going on forever. Like now you might say, okay, you're in their community and they with the Black Lives Matter, but what were they doing before Black Lives Matter or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about the whole thing when Rodney King died and the young sister was killed by the Asian female in the store or whatever. You know, that was a big thing there too. So like I'm not with that, man. I mean, like they don't respect us, like as a whole. Now you might know individuals or certain sectors or whatever, but as a whole, I don't feel like they respect black people, or whatever. So hold on, let me see what you said real quick. Black people should. Yeah, I feel you. Like we should. Now, I'm not saying I hate them though. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I hate them or nothing like that. It's not my fight. It's not my fight, bro. I'm gonna sit back and let y'all do y'all thing, bro. This y'all moment to have the limelight to speak of all y'all issues y'all deal with in y'all community. But for me to sit up here and be a part of it now, dog, that's y'all. Because I don't see y'all doing that stuff with us. And y'all now, because like Black Lives Matter is the cool thing right now because social media and all this type of stuff here. So a lot of people want to jump on that bandwagon. Like I told her right now, like when I see Black Lives Matter, I see like a lot of white homosexual men out there now. Like so, the main issue of what it was ain't what it was when it first took off, or whatever. So I mean, what are you talking about? Chuck, what's the hard questions, bro? Like I don't know what you're talking about. He called us some cowards too. I feel you, bro. What's the question you asked me, bro? I'm trying to keep up with the comments and all that. So like, just repost your question real quick, bro, and we'll jump on it.
Mangalone?
Huh?
Yeah. That?
Yeah, I just want to know what's the hard questions you talking about or whatever. I mean, maybe I missed it or whatever. Yeah, you know, but.
So you guys start donating. You gonna talk like that?
Nah, I just want to know what he talking about or whatever. Maybe I missed it or whatever. I don't care about anything. Call me no coward, man. He ain't in my face talking that, so I ain't tripping off that. It's his opinion, but I just want to know what he talking about. Like, so repost your question, bro, so I can address it. So, but like I said, yeah, I said it's bad that Christian said, like, you know what I'm saying? It's messed up that they got killed. That these people got killed. Like, that's some goof ass shit there. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, do you want to blame it on the sex addict and all that? That's goofy to me right there. But to say, he said, somebody killed 12 people in Chicago and we not talking about. I haven't heard about that. Like, you heard about that? The 12 people got killed in Chicago,
bro. Like in the words of the Cameron the Great, aka Rico, niggas die every day, b. I mean, people gonna get shot, especially
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like I saw Christian comment about people she's like, we see other people get killed or hurt, and why we don't say, we feel it, why we don't say nothing. It's just, I mean, I think what about when we get killed and hurt? You know,
I'm just want to know what. I don't know nothing about the 12 people that got killed in Chicago.
Going out there and saying, you know what, black people, you ain't got to march today. We're gonna march for you. We gonna sit there. We're gonna come together with you. We're gonna march for you. Or white people say, we know what, we're gonna march for you. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna put our whiteness on the line. Nobody's putting they're scared. Nobody putting their race on the line. We're the only ones that when we put ourselves on the line, everybody gets the benefit all of it. Like, I mean, a lot of races get the benefit off the civil rights bill. Like, they get the benefit off that. Like, women, like genders, like everybody gets the benefit off that. But who the one who actually had to fight for that? What people got? I mean, people got beat and hosed down and stuff. For y'all to just, you know, like, I don't understand why black people feel like we gotta be Jesus. Ain't nobody trying to save us, but why we trying to save everybody else? Okay, I mean, I don't understand. You know how y'all sound like racist white folks with the what about ism? Hey man, the racist white folks winning. They winning. The racist white men, they winning. I have to think maybe we need to take a page from their book, because what we doing ain't working.
Nah, I think she was talking about. I think she was talking about what Chuck coming talking about some the 12 people that got killed in Chicago. Is he talking about black people or whatever? You know, that's not headline news, bro. We just talking about trending topics or whatever. We have other episodes talking about spoke on that, like the killings in Chicago or whatever. If that's what he's speaking on or whatever, like I want brother like really say what he's talking about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said they winning because they father their children. Wait, what? Oh man, Chuck, this guy here, boy. My God, man, what's going on with you, Chuck? What? I mean, so you saying black fathers ain't there? But I will say this: every time somebody black do something goofy, I always say they ain't got no dad. What did dad is? I always say that. But I think that's a stereotype that black dad's not in the family or whatever. Every man I don't had on this show here or whatever, that's a father in their kid's life or whatever. All the dudes that come in on here, that's a part of that follow our show or whatever. They fathers in their kids' lives or whatever. So I mean, like, are you speaking as a whole? Like, what are your stats behind this? Like, Christian told minister, what the facts are? Where are your facts at, bro? I know, like, black father in the black community is an issue, but I think that is being over sensationalized or whatever. Yeah, I'm with you. That's a total myth. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, my guy, man. You know, I respect your opinion, bro. But I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Chuck's probably white, bro.
Nah, he said he black.
Like I said, Chuck's probably white. I'm black. My father wasn't. How about you two? Sorry. Well, clearly my father's black. clearly my mother and father's black, because, you know. What about your mother?
Okay, I'm black. My father wasn't. How about you two? Your father wasn't. I'm really not understanding what you're saying, Chuck. Like, you saying our dad wasn't black? Are you saying that our daddy wasn't in our lives or whatever? You know? Okay. Now, okay. My dad wasn't around. My dad wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a father and I'm around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, it went through an era where that wasn't. So we had a blip. But I don't think that's the issue now, bro. I don't think it's been episodes when the minister don't have his daughters on the show. Well, not on purpose. It's been shows where Trey had his kids around, not on purpose, but you know, they because we fathers or whatever. So I no, I'm not that guy no more, Solomon, man. No, because like he just stating his opinion, bro. I mean, I like the fact because I don't know Chuck, you know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that, you know, we got a new viewer, but I don't think that what he's saying is factual though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's what's been perpetuated about black people or whatever. Just like, oh, black people like watermelon and fried chicken. Like that's what we do. So, you know, it's
I really do think we like fried chicken a lot. I don't know about that watermelon shit, but I really do think we like fried chicken a lot.
You now listen, I'm not saying it's not an issue, bro, but I'm not saying it's not what they saying it is, because are you saying like single mom households? Because now we have issues where black people they have a child and that relationship don't work out, but it don't mean that father ain't in that child life. You get what I'm saying? So like, are you saying that like the father ain't around, period, or are you saying that they're not raised in the same household? Sometimes, Solomon. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I'm trying to understand, bro. Do you think we should let him call in real quick so he can? Hey, how about this here, Chuck? If you want to call in, just tell me yeah, and I see the information so you can call in so I can really understand what you're talking about or whatever. Because I'm really trying to grasp your perception of what you're saying, and me reading it, I'm not comprehending it to the T. So he say he good. So you want to let him call in, Minister? You got time for brother call in real quick?
Long it'll be too long.
All right. Let me put the number up here. Hold on, Chuck. Let me get everything situated because I wasn't expecting no phone calls or whatever. But hold on 1 second. Let me get everything situated. I'm finna put the number up here, Chuck. You can call and you can express what you talking about, my brother, because I ain't really understanding reading it or whatever. Now, like I say, I do know that where you see the black father ain't in the household, but that don't mean he's not around. So I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to understand if that's what you're saying. You say we got 6 minutes or whatever.
That's one of the issues, but that's not the only thing. You can't just
right.
It ain't just. I mean, it's more than that. That it's not black fathers. It's more than that.
Oh, he said he don't want to call in. Okay, so appreciate you, bro. Because I ain't all right. So he don't want to call in, so that's cool. Well, go ahead though.
Oh, I'm just saying, like I think it's more issues than that than the black community. But like I said, getting back to the situation, I just think it's our responsibility to look after our own. You know what I'm saying? It's their responsibility to look about it after their own. I don't think we need to sit there. I don't understand. Like we're playing by these rules that nobody's playing by. We want to play fair, or we want to be love our neighbor and hold our hand. But if you look at it, nobody else doing that but us. I mean, they do it amongst themselves. But the Hispanic community, or Latino community will be kumbaya amongst themselves. They'll hold thy neighbor, love thy neighbor. But when it comes to everybody else, they little like, nah, you can only get so far in. No, it's like, but we're the only race we're the only people that wants everybody to come in, and we want everybody to accept us and approve of us. I don't understand why that we need everybody accepting and everybody approval. We was here before y'all. We might be here after y'all. Like we was here during the whole time. Like we was just here. Like I don't understand, and I don't think it's a human issue. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say it is because I'm gonna say it's a human issue because of these white people or whatever. White people are attacking everybody, but it's not a black issue though. It's a separation to me. It's not a black issue, but for human beings and these crazy white people, this has been going on since they're moving to the forefront or whatever. So I think it's a human issue. I don't think it's a black people issue though. You know, so I don't think we should.
Who haven't they done that to? Like, who haven't they?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a human issue.
More of a white issue because it's the issue of them doing stuff and they're not punishing, or nobody's fighting. Or it seems like they're not fighting back. It's like, okay, they come in our community and they shoot up or do what they want to do when they're able to go back home, and it's just like there's like no retaliation. It's like, okay, well, if you come up here and shoot up us, you know, it's gonna be some issues. I ain't saying we gotta go get no blood, but it needs to be consequences for that. I just don't understand why black people so trusting. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I see a white person, I'm a little I'll be cautious with them. Not so much on I just be like, kind of figure out what they doing. Like if I'm in an all black place and I see a white man come in there, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, yo, keep eyes on this white man. Cause I feel like I went to Kroger and this older white dude, he's probably like 40. He walking there all tight and stiff with a gun. I was a little nervous about going in there because I don't know what kind of day he had. I don't know what kind of shit he on. He might would have come in there and started blasting and shot everybody.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, bro. I'm serious, bro. Like I don't they kind of dangerous because they're able to do that and like get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Or they're able to like they feel like they're the law of the land, and you know their whiteness, they got that God complex, and so
I agree.
you know,
I really think they have that. You know what I'm saying?
you
About
know what I mean.
themselves.
So when I see like I said, a white man, especially I ain't really worried about. Well, sometimes young kids, but more so like a middle-aged white man, and I feel like he had enough. And he got a gun and he gripped up. I don't know, bro.
Man,
I gotta be careful.
like we finna get up out of here, but Chuck, I just wish you was a little more. Like I said, maybe because I'm reading your comments and I'm not understanding it, so that's my comprehension skills not showing what they supposed to be or whatever. But I'm really just not understanding your viewpoint, my brother. I'm really not. You know, now I'm like, who's the racist? Are you saying Solomon the racist? Are you saying Minister the racist? Are you saying James the racist because he gonna call in his country voice? I'm not getting it. You know, so. But hey, bro, hey, that's your opinion, you know. So hey, it is what it is. I mean, I appreciate you watching the show, but yeah, if I'm a cow, bro, come find me. I'll say that there, you know. Now I'll show you how scary I am. But you know, hey, on here, I'm a cow, bro. I'll be that. But come find me if you think I'm one. Ain't hard. Oh, he's saying you're a racist minister.
I mean, you could have said minister. You gonna call me glasses, man? Come on, bro. Yeah, 2020. Everybody with 2021. Everybody with glasses. Yeah, man. So what, man? So what?
So I mean, hey, I appreciate him though. Hey, we got a new viewer, and he think we're cowards, and you're a racist. So you know, it is what it is. So go ahead, my brother. Go ahead and finish your show off. Go ahead and close the show out on your opinions on everything we talked about or whatever, and I'm gonna do mine. We'll go from there.
Like I said, our fight is our fight.
I'm headphones real quick.
Headphones is well spoken, not full of hate toward other races. Hey man, because Headphones riding the fence. He ain't like that shit for real. I know the real Headphones.
Like what shit?
You think you're not racist? I'm not racist.
I'm prejudiced. I told you I'm prejudiced. I mean, I think we all are. We prejudge the fuck out of everybody. So I'm not racist though. I don't hate white people.
Listen, so fucking what? So what? White people are able to do it all the time, and it's okay. So it's going to be okay for me to feel like that because I know how I really feel. And it's so what, bro? You're right. I am. I'm pro-black. Whatever you want to call me, man. Shout out to you, man.
Go ahead, my brother. Finish it off, though. Take it back. Nah, I mean, I think he was saying we was avoiding the question or whatever, but you know, it's
why he call you headphones?
Because I'm guessing he ain't paying the name no attention or whatever. So it's cool.
Yeah, our names right there underneath us or something.
Not when I'm posting the comments or whatever. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, I just think we gotta look out for ourselves. I don't understand. I feel like we've been giving ourselves to too many different people. You can only stretch yourself so much. I feel like all we do is give, fight for. But when it comes to us, then it's like we got all these different opinions. I don't want to be. I don't understand why we so concerned about not being racist. Who gives a shit? Everybody's racist but us. Maybe we should start being racist. Maybe things would change. I don't understand. I just wish black people would stop with it. We got too much love. I don't even think it's real love. I just think it's real. We just real. I think we become docile and just weak and just be like, oh, we just gonna pray on everything. Man, I don't think it's this working, bro. Because everybody they praying, but they also out there fighting too, and it seems like it's happening. We just want to pray and stuff, or we just want to be on that God. We is love and God is like, come on, bro. That shit ain't working for us. It ain't never worked for us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when we gonna start being like, nah, we finna start being selfish about our people. Because I feel like when we start being selfish about ourselves, we're gonna start loving ourselves and supporting ourselves more. And you know, and I just think we need to start thinking about our issues more than we concerned about everybody else's issues. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't concerned with my issues. I'm not really concerned. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing bad to happen to you, but you're not thinking about, oh, what's going on with Caleb. I'm not thinking about, oh, what's going on with TJ. You know what I'm saying? You think about your family, I think about my family. You know what I'm saying? I think, and that's just how we should be as a people. We should be like, all right, what goes on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But when we come here, we're gonna handle our situation differently. And then at Deshaun Watson, like I said, I know it's a setup. Oh boy, they want him to shut the fuck up and be quiet and play, but he don't want to. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna shut up now. I'm pretty sure you're probably not gonna hear him complain about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's once again, that the white power that they have to sit there and do that and show them that, hey, bro, we got control over you and we can make anything that happen. Because this how, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you don't follow what we want, we could create a story. And it ain't got to be true. It ain't got to be true. As long as the story is out there, people is going to believe it. So that's just my thing. It's 2 cents on that.
We covered a lot of topics, bro, and we really didn't mean to or whatever. So I'm gonna try to make sure I can keep up. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. I think when the first topic about Deshaun Watson.
It was Deshaun Watson.
Okay. Did we? Okay. All right. Now my thing with Deshaun Watson, you know, I think it's a bad look for bro. And I just hope whatever the truth is just come out. Whether if he did it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some goofy stuff, bro. If he didn't do it, them bras should be punished or whatever. So I just want the truth to come out about that situation. Will we ever get the truth? I don't know, because he might just settle just to make it go away because it's civil lawsuits now, whatever. So that's my opinion on that. Then we spoke on the gay people. We spoke on the gay people.
About homosexual.
We spoke on the thing with the gay people, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this here: live your life, and I'm trying to adjust, but it's a work in progress with me. And because it was about the trans people, not gay people. It wasn't about gay people. It was basically about trans people.
Oh, okay.
So for me identifying you, what you want to be called, I'm gonna try, but I can't make no promises. You know what I'm saying? I'm a work in progress. I'm just a simple man that. But I'm gonna have jokes. I'm not gonna change that or whatever. Then we spoke on what, Kirk Franklin?
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin, you should have whipped his ass. Just plain and simple. You shouldn't feel sorry. You shouldn't be doing no interview. You need what you should do is do a live broadcast of you whipping his ass. How about that? And I think all the world will stand behind you.
While listening to stuff in the background.
Yeah, good one. The thing about Megan, what's her last name?
Meghan Markle?
Yeah, her. I'll say this here.
No, it was about Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood. We never really talked about Cheryl Underwood the same.
Okay, we spoke on both of those because it was supposed to be about Cheryl Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne and Cheryl Underwood. I think Sharon Osbourne is protecting the complexion of whiteness, and she know dude did some stuff out the way, and the white women always cry to make you feel their sympathy or try to retract their stuff. I don't feel bad about that. I don't care about what old Megan girl going through or whatever, but I also feel, I'm not saying her situation ain't true, but I just don't care. I think she knew what she was getting herself into, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not saying she's lying. I just don't care. I don't. Then we spoke on the Atlanta spot shooting or whatever. It's messed up that it's happened. I sympathize with them. I empathize with them. But that ain't my fight. I'm gonna let y'all handle that, you know, and whatever results y'all get out of that, I wish y'all the best. I wish it's stronger hate crimes for y'all and all that, but I'm not gonna be a part of that agenda to make it happen for y'all. I'm just gonna say, you know, hey, I hope y'all get what y'all want. I'm gonna tell Tony appreciate that. Tony has donated a little something, and I appreciate that, Tony. And you know, to my guy Chuck, you know, hey, bro, I just hope you tune in. My name is TJ. That is Minister Roslev X, or we just call him Minister on here. So now, you know, but if you want to call us names, I mean, the nicknames you gave us, whatever, that's cool too. So I'm finna play these commercials, bro, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. So, you know, it's been a good show, though. I say this, it's been a real good show. We addressed some topics, and, you know, we was opinionating on a lot of stuff or whatever. But, you know, that's the human experience where we all got different opinions, and everybody's not gonna see your side of it. Everybody not supposed to see your side of it. I want somebody sometimes to disagree with me, and hopefully you can enlighten me so I can view it a little different or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, pretty much, peace.
Peace.
it real quick. I've been feeding for your love, girl, you got me lovesick. Girl, you know I gotta get it real quick. I've been feeding for your love, girl, you got me lovesick.
I know I started as friends, baby. I know we started as friends. I know we started as friends, baby.